Hello, let's fold a rocket today. So if you have this sheet of paper, we can start, and as you can see we have 8 horizontal lines and we are going to fold all of them. So we start with one. The easiest way is to pinch it, just like this. And you just follow the printed line. Once we have that, now we have only 8 sections. So it's easier to fold 8 into any square into 8 because you just turn it over and you take folded edge to row edge, and here you have the median. This is one of the 8 that we have. Now we can fold this edge to this edge and we will get this valley. So it's working nice. And if I turn over the paper, I can do this again. Now this one should be a mountain, so after we fold this we are going to reverse it. So this edge will go to this folded edge and unfold, and now you can see that it's the wrong orientation because we want it to be a mountain, so I'm just reversing the line. If you force your crease very hardly or strongly, then it will reverse quite easily. Now it's a good chance to do this valley, so we're going to use the pinch mountain we just made and bring it here, and this will force the valley in between those two lines. So let's see what we have by now. We are still missing this line, and this line, so I can do them maybe by pinching again. This is one, and you can actually find more reference lines to fold edge to edge and find those mountains, but then I find it easier to do it like this now. So now we have mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, and the end of the paper. It is time to do those lines at the bottom. So this valley is made by taking the row edge and bring it to the beginning of the QR. So just align it with the QR and force it, and you get the valley exactly where you want. And now we can take the row edge and fold it back to the folded edge. So using this folded edge, it will help us do those diagonals at once, 2 at once. So I'm going to use this unit square as a square, and I'm just going to fold this corner to this corner, and it's quite easy to do those 2 diagonals, one here and one here. Next this V is this V, and we are going to fold this edge to the side on the left, and you don't have to force more than one unit. Again on the right, no need to go farther away from this line, you don't have to fold all the way. We have another couple of diagonals, so just the same. This is 1, this is 2, and now the last one is here. And we are done with the bottom part. Now we have to go to the last part of the pre-creasings. After that we will start to build the rocket. So you can see here the head of the rocket, and we have to fold small triangles. So the first one is all alone, but the second one I can fold the mountain and do both at once, just like we did at the bottom. So I'm going to repeat it 7 more times. And the valley I'm going to reverse just to be able to do both at the same time. And right after that I'm going to bring it back to be a valley. So just repeat and repeat and repeat. Another valley. And two more. The last pair. And the last pre-crease is this tiny little triangle here. Okay, we are ready to collapse the model. First, we force the valley on the bottom and another one, so we have the base. Now we are going to make the fins. Can you see this mountain? Good. We are going to force it and we are looking on the other side. You can see this corner and you can squash it. As you squash it, you get your first fin. That was an easy fin. The next one is a bit harder. And to make it, we want to have, take a look at this square here. There's a diagonal which is a valley. So make sure it is a valley. All the creases of the square are going to be mountains. And if you just start by pinching this, then you want to pinch on the other side as well. So you use this as a mountain, this as a mountain, and this as a valley. So you just do something like this. I'll show it again in the next one. First, we are going to push down this and this. So those are mountains. And then you make those two mountains come together while pinching the bottom. And now you have already 3 fins. And the last fin is like the first fin. So we make a mountain and then we squash fold the corner. And now we have all the fins that we want. We wanted 4 of them. Okay, now before you make the head of the rocket, we want to lock those 2 layers. We have 2 inner layers, so just put it flat on the table and take the corner of the layer and fold it inward and do it again on the left one. And now you can cover one here and here. And now make sure that those layers are stayed together. And you can close the rocket, and the lock is to put this layer inside the pocket below it. So now we have the rocket almost finished. All we have to do is the rocket head. Okay. You can see that we have many layers at the top. At the bottom layer, there are, the bottom part, there are many layers, 1, 1, and 2 layers. And now we are going to make it flat. To make all of this flat, you have to push from here and push from here and just create a crease. Now this crease doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but just somewhere in the to the halfway. So the arrow stays 3D, and we don't want to flatten it all the way. It won't stand otherwise. And now the rocket head. And you can see there are many layers here, and all the secret is pushing in those layers in together. So you just open this up, and there's always a place to push those triangles in, and just find the right place for it to hide inside. You just push it in, and then this will lock it. And that's it. That's how you fold a rocket. Good luck, and I hope you made it.